All right, you out there in the television audience, tell me what the oldest course in the world is. That's right, the old course at St. Andrews. And guess what? We're now on the 18th hole, and this is the Swilcan Bridge. Arnold Palmer stood here. Tom Morris has stood here. Jack Nicklaus, and now your host, Randy Tantlinger, has stood here. It's going to be a great trip around Scotland. We're going to take a look at some of the nightlife, some of the people, all the flavor of Scotland. We're going to wrap it up into a big golf ball of haggis on Golfing Around this week. All right, let's get things kicked off the Scottish way. What trip to St. Andrews wouldn't be, well, perfect without yours truly wearing a kilt? Let's go inside and get fitted up. And yes, I will be wearing something underneath. Maybe a blue ribbon. All right, I'm getting ready to go into battle. The girls here at the Kirkwine House are nice enough to get me all fitted up. Great establishment when you're here in St. Andrews. I mean, I feel like I'm royalty or something, but we all know I'm the court jester. So, how's it going down there, ma'am?
All right, I'm just getting your shoes tied up.
Good. She's doing a great job. You want to come home with me?
No, I don't think so.
Right. All right. Our amateur friends out there, okay? Let's say you're a 27 handicap. Let's say you're a 12 handicap. Where in the world, other than maybe Scotland or Wales, are you going to win a trophy like this to be, Ross, what do you call them, the greatest amateur players in the world?
Yeah, these basically are, well, they're the International Pairs World Champions, and we've had over 500,000 people physically playing this tournament today. Over 72% of the golfing nations and all golfers worldwide are represented in this tournament by the national champions actually here today. And to actually lift this trophy, which bears my name, is amazing.
Beautiful. Folks, Ross Honey came up with this idea on a ferry coming back from France to England a couple years ago. And what it provides you, me, any hacker at home, any high handicap, is to team up and play great golf in exotic settings. You've got to call Scotland St. Andrews exotic, yeah, Ross?
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I think one of the things about international pairs, it's a really simple concept. You play one round of golf, you win that event, you go through the national final, you win at the national final, you qualify to represent your country in the world final. And that's it. You pay a one-off entry fee, which in the States is $25, and that's it. Away you go. Right.
Folks, it is truly the Olympics of amateur golf. I want you to check out the website, which is
www.internationalpairs.com.
Right. Now let's take a look at some of the footage here at St. Andrews, home of the World Finals of the International
Pairs.
Right. Jim from Arizona, Gloria from Boston, America's representatives here in Scotland at the International Pairs. How did you two get teamed up as a team? First of all, what's your handicap, Jimmy?
I'm a 12. So.
You're a 12, Glory?
22.
A 22. What a competition for you guys to compete as a team and potentially win the World Championship. So what's the best thing about this competition, Gloria?
The best thing about it, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah?
I mean, we're in beautiful surroundings, great people, and it's great to be in competition. You learn a lot about yourself.
Right, I think the best thing is just the people that you meet here. I mean, you're playing with and against people from all around the world. I mean, it's just, you just never get an opportunity to do that. So
it's kind of like the amateur Olympics of golf in a way, yeah?
That's very true. Yeah, that's probably a great way to describe it.
So in one word, Gloria, what's your trip been like? One word.
Fantastic.
Jimmy?
Unbelievable.
Wow, fantastic and unbelievable. Not bad. All right, this is Jack, this is Don. They're Canadians. Is that how you say that?
Yeah,
close enough. Canadians.
Close enough, yeah.
What's your handicap?
13.
What's your handicap?
2.
All right, now here's a team that's playing in international pairs, that's here at the finals, that's representing their country. He's a hacker at 13, no doubt, right?
Pretty well.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's got some game. These guys have teamed up, and now this tournament's giving you a chance to first of all, play in the home of golf, St. Andrews. What do you like best about international pairs?
It's a great format. It's open to anybody that wants to play golf because of the way the handicap system works. And whether you're male, female, or juniors, it's a great opportunity for anybody. For $25 is what we paid to get in, and here we are over in Scotland at the home of golf. So it's just been a great experience. The hospitality over here has been great, and Don and I are looking forward to going back to defend our Canadian Championship title in September. Right. And hopefully we'll be back again next year.
Yeah. Now, Don, how did you get involved in golf? When did you start playing?
Oh, about 30 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're only still 13?
Yeah, it's a pretty tough. It's a tough game.
I've been playing for 13 years, and I'm a 37 handicap. And so I'm going to team up with him next year.
Yeah, no, actually, you want Don as a partner right now. He played the best of the two of us the whole week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's good. So anyway, Don, hey, we'll be back to more golfing around in a second.
This program is sponsored by the North American Pro Golf Tour. Golfing Around is also funded by these fine sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jeff Sisk. I'm the 6-time Massachusetts Open champion. I'm living the passion and pursuing the dream on the North American Pro Golf Tour.
Our mission, we provide venues, competition, and experience for players to develop their skills and pursue the dream of making the PGA Tour and succeeding, just like Jeffrey Sisk. To become part of the NAPGT, check us out online.
Did you hear that? Listen again. That's the sound of a bad golf swing. With the swing right, we guarantee that your golf swing will get better. All you have to do is listen. The swing right, which has been around since 1960, instructs with a unique click noise. The click noise should happen in the impact zone of your swing to guarantee maximum distance and accuracy. The swing right is available with different grip styles that are suitable for all ages. The swing right makes a great gift because you can use it all year long, indoors or outdoors, whenever you feel like practicing your golf swing. For more information or to order your swing right today, visit us online at swingright.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Woodcock. Welcome to St Andrews Links. This is our castle course, the 7th course at the home of golf. We're currently building the course and it's right on schedule for opening next year. As you can see, the views out over St Andrews Bay and the North Sea are spectacular. We're here on a beautiful summer's evening and it really is a pleasure to be looking around this course today. This is the back tee on the 16th. As you can see, the tees are very oddly shaped, unusually shaped. He's taken different landforms. They're tiered. They're not your kind of average square tees. Everything has been designed to make this aesthetically stunning and to play with the land. A lot of the tees do this to you. They give you a perception of a very narrow landing area. They don't give you a lot of room to aim at, but when you get down there you can really go for it. So it's a kind of course that just makes you think on every shot. As you can see in the distance we're playing off, this is a long par 4 that plays down a kind of gully and back up to an elevated green. You can just see in the distance. Here we are on the 17th tee, looking back towards the ancient town of St Andrews in the distance. You can see the medieval spires of the cathedral and churches in town there. David McLay Kidd would never talk about a signature hole in the course, but this is certainly something that everyone's going to remember. You come around here after a tough match, you get to the 17th tee. Here we are on the back tee. This is around about 230 yards carried to the green. You've got quite a tough green to aim at there. The cliffs and the chasm drop about 150 feet to the North Sea below. So this is the back tee in the 18th, par 3 17th. You come off that, having played across that chasm. You stand on this tee and you look at a big par 5 doglegging wildly around to the right and finishing on a piece of land called Kinkell Point, which is the furthest point of the course out into the sea. It really just gives you a spectacular view out into the bay and back towards town. But looking on this tee shot, you've come around the hard rounds, you come to this tee and you've got a lot of work still to do, And you look back up this fairway in this direction and that's your landing area. Now the brave guys can take the tiger line and just cut this off and go for it, but they're taking a gamble. So it really is going to be quite a finishing hole to come to. Okay folks, well this is the 18th green. Thanks for joining us here at the Castle Course at St Andrews, the home of golf. This is quite a spectacular view to finish with, looking back to the ancient town of St Andrews, looking to the ancient spires and cathedral there. This is the double green that finishes with the 9th here and the 18th, and this is where you'll finish your round here, and I think everyone would agree this is quite something. So we look forward to seeing you here very soon.
Hey golf fans, don't forget to pick up our Golfin' Around magazine, the best golf magazine in the area. Also our sister magazine, the Pittsburgh Golf Guide. Log on to golfinaround.com for great golf coupons, all the latest stories in our magazine, and updates on our Golfin' Around TV show. All right, folks, we all know the great game of golf is about the history, respecting the lineage of the game. I'm now here near Carnoustie in Scotland with Charles Phillip, Managing Secretary of one of the oldest clubs in Scotland. Well, maybe not one of the oldest, but certainly been around since 1845, Panmure, yeah, Charles?
Well, it's one of the 16th oldest in the world.
Really?
It's either 14 or 15. So we are an old club. We started at Monteith, which is just 3 miles along the road in 1845. And our members in the mid-1890s had one of two decisions to make, because it was a municipal kind of arrangement along there, and we had two options. We could either buy Carnoustie, which was in a parlous financial state at that time, or we could buy the tract of land between Monteith and Carnoustie, which was owned by the Earl of Dalhousie and the Panmure family. And the decision was, do we take over Carnoustie, or do we come to this secret little enclave in the middle? And our forefathers decided that they'd rather be private, and so they came here to Panmure. The principal members were from the jute industry families who'd been out in India making their fortunes, and they were the guys who were lent upon, A, to buy the land, and B, to build this magnificent clubhouse.
Oh, beautiful.
Which has now remained unchanged for 110, 111 years.
Isn't that amazing, folks? And truly, as you tour Scotland, whether it be St Andrews or the Carnoustie area, the history is so deep here, Charles. I mean, for an American, you have to understand that my feet are this far off the ground. All right, hey, we're outside now here at the Panmure, and we're going to tee it up, go out, check out the course with my good friend, who we've known each other for a couple years now. He's also a member here, Mr. Callum Todd, who is also one of the best designers in Scotland, who has such a great sense of the history of the game, has built some great golf courses throughout the world. Callum, why are the Scottish so good at building golf courses?
I've no idea.
Get back here! Scottish sense of humor. Seriously though, I mean, you've built golf courses in Dubai, you're now currently working on the project in Aruba.
Yeah.
Why is it in your blood to build such great golf courses?
Well, personally, I was very privileged to spend my formative years growing up in Carnoustie, just down the road, which, as you know, is the course for the 2007 Open Championship. If you grow up in Carnoustie and you don't play golf, you don't do a hell of a lot. So just that grounding in me really put it into my blood. And being in the States, running a tournament, focusing on all the Donald Ross golf courses, of which there are some 500 odd in the United States, I just got the bug, and I said, I want to design golf courses.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, we're going to go out on the course now. Callum's going to show us around outside. Just a beautiful golf course. You're in for a treat, so let's go tee it up.
Let's do it.
I don't know. That's a good answer. Well struck, well struck. Oh, good stuff.
This is number 6 at Barry. In my view, it's one of the best par 4s in golf. It's about 400 yards, and
to one of the great green locations. It was one of Hogan's favourite homes when he was playing in the 1953 Open at Carnoustie.
Is that right? He'd come over here and hit a few balls.
Yeah, he practiced here.
Wow.
All right, folks, I found my way into a famous Scottish pothole. This is a pothole is what you call them, yeah?
Pot bunkers.
Pot bunker, okay. We got holes in the road in Pittsburgh. They would call them, they look like this, actually. All right, Callum, how do I play this out and up?
You want to dress the ball, you want to keep your stance very open.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep the club face very open. And you just want your club face and your swing to follow the plane of your body. So you're open, the club face goes open. But because the club face is open, it'll actually come square on the ball and follow through.
Great.
You have to follow through the hole.
Great. Can you keep an eye on this for me? Oh, that'd be great. Wonderful. Go ahead. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. There you go, sir. All right. Jim Dandy of a hole. No wonder Hogan loved this course.
The NAPGT scoreboard is presented by Heb Builders. For more information on the North American Professional Golf Tour, log on to naprogolftour.com. This program is sponsored by the North American Pro Golf Tour. Golfing Around is also funded by these fine sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jeff Sisk. I'm the 6-time Massachusetts Open champion. I'm living the passion and pursuing the dream on the North American Pro Golf Tour.
Our mission, we provide venues, competition, and experience for players to develop their skills and pursue the dream of making the PGA Tour and succeeding, just like Jeffrey Sisk. To become part of the NAPGT, check us out online.
Did you hear that? Listen again. That's the sound of a bad golf swing. With the swing right, we guarantee that your golf swing will get better. All you have to do is listen. The swing right, which has been around since 1960, instructs with a unique click noise. The click noise should happen in the impact zone of your swing to guarantee maximum distance and accuracy. The swing right is available with different grip styles that are suitable for all ages. The swing right makes a great gift because you can use it all year long, indoors or outdoors, whenever you feel like practicing your golf swing. For more information or to order your swing right today, visit us online at swingright.com.
We also had the pleasure to visit Ireland on our trip. Let's take a look around this lovely country.
I'm Jeff Sisk. I'm the 6-time Massachusetts Open champion. I'm living the passion and pursuing the dream on the North American Pro Golf Tour.
Our mission, we provide venues, competition, and experience for players to develop their skills and pursue the dream of making the PGA Tour and succeeding, just like Jeffrey Sisk. To become part of the NAPGT, check us out online.
Did you hear that? Listen again. That's the sound of a bad golf swing. With the swing right, we guarantee that your golf swing will get better. All you have to do is listen. The swing right, which has been around since 1960, instructs with a unique click noise. The click noise should happen in the impact zone of your swing to guarantee maximum distance and accuracy. The swing right is available with different grip styles that are suitable for all ages. The swing right makes a great gift because you can use it all year long, indoors or outdoors, whenever you feel like practicing your golf swing. For more information or to order your swing right today, visit us online at swingright.com.
All right, New England, here's a little question for you. What developmental golf tour did Sean O'Hare play on?
North American Pro Golf Tour.
That's right.
2003, 2004.
That's right. Folks, when you come out to see Brian Hebb's golf tour, you're going to see some developmental players that are on the cutting edge of becoming PGA superstars. Brian will tell you, there's not much difference, is there, when the guy's on the money list from 100 to 125?
No, there's not much difference. I mean, to the naked eye, if you come out and watch our guys play, they look just as good as the PGA Tour players. And a lot of our guys are as good as some of the guys on the PGA Tour. It's just getting out there is so hard for these guys.
Yeah, and that's where we need you fans at home. Come on out, support the guys on tour this year. You're going to see some great golf. You're at properties like the Captain's Gate Golf Course, yeah?
Yes.
Some of the other golf courses you're at this year.
We play at Blackstone National out in Sutton, Mass. We play at LeBaron Hills in Lakeville, Massachusetts. We play at Pine Hills Golf Club in Plymouth, Massachusetts. So we get around to a lot of good venues in New England. We have one event up in Montreal, Canada.
Great. So you're going to see great golf, you're going to see great golf courses, and the motto of the tour is living the passion and pursuing the dream. So check them out at the website
naprogolftour.com.